Sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim or Cimnanya. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn your notifications so you are notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I'm saying a very big shout out to every one of you for your support. The love you all shower me here with, I am grateful. To all my members, you all are super sweet. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about this palm-colored woman who actually came out to say that Black people are trying to watch history, and that we want to change history to make ourselves feel good. And I am asking, why would we want to change history? Why would we want to steal work that is not ours? Why, why would she even say that? Number one is that she did not even do her homework. I mean, she did not even make her research. All she just wants to do is just come here and gaslight herself, not even Black people, and say that Black people are used to stealing and always turn around to act like the victim and all that. And did I hear that Black people have ego problem? Excuse you, ma'am. If you check the history, I mean, Black history is well, especially African American history, is well documented, that in a way that if you are smart enough, you would have gone out to the internet. I mean, Google is your friend. You can always use it anytime. Type whatever you want to search, but no, you do not have time to do all this research before coming up here to call yourself out, not even Black people. Is it not still people of your kind that said history was beneficial to Black people? I mean, who is whitewashing history as it stands? It's absolutely people like your type. And it just amazes me that she came out to say that Black people feel so entitled that we expect people to to join our lives just because of our race and all that. Ma'am, I think you have a problem. And all I can say right now is that you go back, sit back, and go use your Google and type whatever you want to type and make a research. Stop coming out here to make a fool of yourself. This is why I'm just going to roll this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. So straight up, let's get.
Just because you're Black doesn't give you the right to falsely change history to make yourself feel better. It doesn't give you the right to erase other people's cultures because you have an ego problem. It's crazy that you feel so entitled that you expect people to go along with your lives just because of your race. No, the original indigenous people of North America were not Black. The Olmecs, the Aztecs, the Mayans, they weren't Black. The Vikings weren't Black. It wasn't Black Africans who built the pyramids in the Americas. It's the radical Afrocentrists that are trying to change history, that are trying to steal people's cultures. And whenever people say anything about this, it's, oh, you're racist. Because we're correcting history, because we don't want our own histories wiped out for your convenience. Because you're Black doesn't give you the right to falsely change history to make yourself feel better. It doesn't give.
Well, Black does not mean African, especially in the context of North America and its records, right? Black is a descriptive term, just like Negro is, which means as another term for dark skin, right? When people say that Black Americans are Black people in America, are indigenous, they are talking about the misnomer Black that was given to the indigenous people of America through misclassification, reclassification, so many different acts that me and other TikTokers on here have explained for the past few years on social media, all throughout social media. We can look over the Racial Integrity Act of 1924 in Virginia. You have the 2009 Congressional Act in Virginia stating that all non-reservation Indians were going to be classified as Negro. What does that mean, Black? People classified all around the world, right, that have the Black title, all around the world, indigenous, non-indigenous, whatever. Aboriginal Australians classified as Black, right? People in Africa misnomered Black. You feel me? Europe, they had classifications for Black, which would be swarthy. And America, you had Black, Negro, colored, and sometimes mulatto, depending on what you look like. So people with melanated skin, dark skin, brown skin, copper skin, whatever, were reclassified as Black. This is what we've been saying for the longest. I don't know what's clicking in people's head. People have to dissociate Black from African when it comes to the context of North America. Yes, there were people that look similar to Africans in America that are indigenous. So do they look similar to people in the Pacific Islands? It's similar to people in Australia. There's people And similar to people in Southeast Asia, all over the world, there's dark-skinned people. And what boggles my mind, right, with a lot of people, you can have dark-skinned people that are indigenous to Africa, dark-skinned people that are indigenous to Australia, dark-skinned people that are indigenous to the Pacific Islands, dark-skinned people that are indigenous to Southeast Asia. Hell, dark-skinned people that are indigenous to South America. But the ones in North America aren't? Come on now. I have receipts of this stuff and videos on this stuff all throughout my page. Plenty of others on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We have sources of this stuff, right? And people refuse to even do the research for themselves. Or if they do find the research for themselves, right, they want to combat it. Cognitive dissonance. I bet you this person that made the video has not even fathomed or even bothered to research this type of stuff. So, with that being said, I'm gonna end this video here.
Just because you're black doesn't give you the right to falsely change history to make yourself feel better. It doesn't give...
Huh? Is this coming from the same person who ancestors wrote their way into history? Do we need to name it? The Egyptians, the Mayans, the Aztecs, the people that you named? Are you serious? See, it's people who look like her, whose ancestors literally penciled their way into history, rewriting history themselves. We all know that the Egyptians wasn't white. We all know the Aztecs wasn't white. And the Mayans wasn't white. They literally depicted themselves how they looked. Literally. They're not stupid. And in the fact that these pale-skinned people hop on this app and think that my people ancestors didn't know how to create a moral of themselves, sculptures of themselves, stop downplaying my people ancestors' intelligence. Because this is the face I be having. This is... What? And that's cap. Y'all white people need to stay in y'all place. Don't come for us if we didn't send for you.
Better. It doesn't give you the right to erase other people's cultures because you have an ego.
Firstly, we have proof of our people being erased here in America, and proof of us having indigenous lineage here in America, and proof of the indigenous people being reclassified to black. I can show you right now. This is my grandmother, Minnie Hunter, my third-time great-grandmother. This would be my actual great-grandmother. This would be her grandmother. See, this is when she was six years old. She is Yuki and Walaki Indian, part of the Round Valley Agency. And census number 78. This was around 1885 was when this was taken. She was 6 years old at the time. You see Minnie Hunter. All right, I'm about to show you something else. Look, Minnie Hunter, age 22. Now it's at 1878. That's usual. They kind of be off by a year. But she's born in Texas. Now she's black. When was this census taken? Oh, I ain't got that on the screenshot. It was 22 years later after that, so about 15. Don't matter. Anyways, I have proof right here of my ancestors being reclassified. But regardless of, me showing my actual ancestors, let's be honest about the Aztecs and the Incas and how they depicted themselves. Not what y'all show us in Hollywood and on commercials and on TV. Those look like very Negroid-looking people. Before you say anything, about their hair and everything, let me show you that. Damn, is that dreads? Well, that could be long hair. They probably have silky hair. I've seen some people out there with some silky hair in, Southern America. So I'm just like, first off, it's not Afrocentric because we're not from Africa. Secondly, our people was, erased from here. Thirdly, you're adding to our erasure by adding on this rhetoric that was created by racist people who said, Darwin, who said that all melanated people came from Africa, when there was literally melanated people all over the world, and it was documented. Melanated, kinky-haired people all over the world, and it's documented. All the stuff you see in McGraw-Hill shit and the public school system, bullshit. Actual documents, first-hand accounts of the people that was there will tell you they were melanated, dark-skinned, kinky-haired people already here. Lots of documents saying it. It's not no made up Afrocentrism of trying to change things to make us feel better about ourselves. It's us honestly knowing that when our grandparents told us that we were Indian, it wasn't lying. It wasn't being ashamed of being African. They just knew where they came from, and they wanted to, let their descendants know where they came from.
Centrists that are trying to change history, that are trying to steal people's cultures. And whenever people...
You see, when I say, when folks be projecting, that's what she was doing. Y'all pause and read to understand what I'm talking about. And now I'm going to send it over to Mr. Ali to hit you with them facts like we always do.
Yeah, I'm tired of just talking about shit. Cause it's like it's evident, man. Like these people was of a darker skin complexion than these people who happen to be talking about. They happen to be connected to these people, bro. It's just weird. Now let's just get a little bit closer. These boys were. People just be saying things just to say things nowadays, I guess. We just be looking to get TikTok famous. We don't care. We gotta talk with our head straight out our ass just to get a few views. Because these people is like obviously darker than the people you. Whoa. Yeah, because like even today, like you still see people at Mardi Gras dressed up like what you see on the murals, yo. Like it kind of like backs itself up. Another thing is, I just found documents of some of the tribes' names, right? And these people who be screaming out things. Matter of fact, hold on, I'm gonna just show it. So yeah, this just don't make any sense when law is pointing in the direction of other people. Cause I ain't never heard these people claim to be like certain tribes, and I know Seminole is one of them, right? Oh, my fault. I just jumped. First, we're going to talk about this thing right here, literally on line number 1. The Oxyc Nation of Yamasee Moors is an indigenous, sovereign, and tribal nation. I don't think I've ever heard them scream to be Yamasee nor Moors, right? Okay. Let's just jump down to number 2, right? And like on about the 4th line, we can go about above that though, because we want to see that all this was put into effect by President Andrew Jackson. Rounded up our peoples, be thy Yamasee, Hitchiti, Choctaw, Cherokee, Moors, even Almacs and Seminoles and Uchi, and even the Washita Murs.
That means they were all on the Trail of Tears together. Why would they be all on the Trail of Tears together if they all look different? And then the Trail of Tears end up leading to Oklahoma.
Black Wall Street. I digress, yo. I'm getting too old for this shit. I ain't gonna keep teaching other people children, man. Other people got a job to do, and they need to get to it, man. Y'all have a grand rising, man. Y'all stay up out there, man. I ain't gonna. I'm not. Nah, man. It's time for my retirement. I'm getting out of this bitch. I'm tired of y'all giving me a headache. It ain't that hard, man. Damn. They even got free books in the library. Go get a library card. It's free. God damn.
Some sort of picture
Yeah. I forgot people said something about stealing people's culture. And look like somebody else did the same thing before we could even do it.
Hence why I was saying she was
Projecting. White Cargo tells the story of the 300,000 plus urchins. Criminals. Yeah, we're going to skip that other word, but criminals and those without social blemishes or criminal records who were taken from the British Isles during the 17th and 18th century and sent as forced labor to the American colonies.
Now, wait a minute now.
Woo! That sounds like a good read.
If I'm not mistaken, the only ones I've ever heard in storybooks and history being called urchins they weren't our children.
All of a darker skin complexion. It sounds like somebody else has been projecting. Because, yeah, other people have stolen other people's stories. Like, hold on. I'm going to show a good one for you before I go. What? We got two handsome young white fellows right here.
Oh, I do believe that is John Hansen, is it not?
Yeah. What about Elias Boudinot?
I do believe so, my good fellow.
But that don't look like the people that I've seen.
Oh no! What is this?
Elias, the real one. Thou did not know it? They painteth the maneth white.
I do believe he has woolly hair. And 4 lips. And who says... I do believe that says John Hansen, but that can't be. That simply can't be.
The boy was blue-black. I never knew.
Neither did I. Well then, who are those 2 fellows that we saw before?
Sounds like somebody stoleth someone's identity.
I do believe someone has lied to us. As the good fellow Rashad Poet has said, someone has been lying.
Because you're black doesn't give you the right to falsely change history to make yourself feel better. It doesn't give you...
Wait till she finds out where Puerto Ricans came from.
Nah. Do you want to know what the most funny thing about this is? That we should just all be okay with black people claiming anything true or not. So basically, the color of my skin allows me to make false claims, and y'all can't say shit about it. What? Ugh. The internet is definitely interneting today. Black privilege.
So this is all I got from the stitches, and it's really amazing how people wake up to say what they do not even understand, and saying that Black people are trying to watch history. Number one is that Black people don't try to steal anyone's culture or anything. And the truth is that Black history is well documented. I mean, in a way that if you make a research, if you make your own research before coming online, you definitely will know. But because you want to gaslight yourself and come out here to say what we do not understand is what I don't get. You should have done the research before coming out here to point fingers and saying that we always try to steal people's culture and try to blackwash history just to suit us. Are you okay? Like, are you really okay? We are not entitled, and you should go and dig deep into the history. I see people like you do not actually have time to read the history, to make your research, to know what is and what is not. But you all always come out here to like very quick to judge and very quick to tell Black people not to talk, not to shut up, to stop watching history and all that. I think people of your kind, because all you all know how to do is how to whitewash history. It's been embedded in you people. All you all do is to whitewash history. I mean, you all know that, because if you do not know, if you are not trying to be a palm-colored woman and all that, you definitely will know what I am saying. You're coming here to show us who you are. Number one is that, is it not your people of your kind that said history benefited Black people? Did it? How? Where? And all that. So what I'm going to say is, next time before you come out, make sure you do your history. So make sure you do your assignment. Make sure you know the truth. Because coming out to say it wasn't Black people that built the pyramids and this and all that, excuse you. So this is where I am going to draw the curtain. Thank you all so much for the support, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.